it is. So a while back I thought I would make a I thought I would make a piercing video because I have few piercings, and also I got a question on telling where I did it and a bit so on. I got it on my Tumblr, so yeah. So first, maybe I should tell where I got my piercings. I got septum in my nose, so I look like a bull. My tongue, and it's the newest one as well. I got a stretched ear here. I'm going to talk about it soon. And I also get three I think, yeah, three piercings in this ear, and one is stretching. Så. Har du tvättat dig? Alldeles blöt.
My little baby. He's so cute.
Okay. Back to the piercings. So firstly, two, the ones that I'm stretching, I got when I was like super young. So I probably got it. No, I got it at a hair salon near my house, near where I live. And I also got these two at hair salon, you know what it's called, in town when I was in like 7th or 8th grade, I think, so it's like 4 years ago. I had a lot of problem with these. I took them with the piercing gun, and you shouldn't do that because it's not as good. But I had a lot of problem with these ones. I got a infection, I think, in the top one, and I don't really know why. I probably cleaned it with too strong substitute, if you can say that, because I was told I was going to use that one, and probably I touched it too much. It didn't look nice, it looked awful, but I'm really happy that they actually turned out okay. So yeah, I got these, these ones. This one is stretched to 10 millimeters, and right now I got a tunnel with tiny diamonds on, and this one is right now at 4 millimeters. I'm going up to 10. That one as well, so they are even. I'm also going to pierce my ears. I'm also going to pierce my ears more, but not today. Okay, so my nose and my tongue piercing I did in my bathroom. It sounds really strange, but I didn't do them myself. No, could never do something like that. The guy who pierced me is called Yoru on Instagram and stuff like that, so I can link him in my description box if you want to know who he is. He lives at my place. He's like my adoptive brother. Yeah, you can call it. I don't know. I know it's kind of weird, but it's kind of fun. So yeah, he's the one doing my piercings, and he has piercing needles and real stuff, and he knows what he's doing, and I really trust him with my piercings because they all come out really good. There's no infections and yeah, like weird stuff. So yeah, he's got my trust. I'm probably not going to let him do all my piercings because I want some piercings that he doesn't want me to get. So yeah, I will probably do that in the studio then. Pain wise. Oh, I should probably tell I pierced my belly 2 times as well. I don't have it in right now because the first time I pierced it in a studio, and around a year later I took it out because it had pushed out of my body kind of, so it was like 2-3 millimeters of skin hanging and it didn't look nice, so I took it out. And then I pierced it again, and it was Yoru piercing it, and it happened again. So I'll probably tell a bit about that one, not so much, but yeah, it kind of failed totally. But yeah, that's good to know as well, because a lot of people have their, especially belly piercings, kind of like okay, so my nose, it kind of it didn't really hurt as much as I thought it would. I'm not sure. It was, yeah, it was hurtful, and it was kind of weird because the inside of my lip up here, like the part here, where sorry, where you pierced your smiley, it kind of twitched. It was kind of itching a bit, or I know how to explain it. It was like twitching, and it was really weird. But the nerves, I guess they're connected in some way. We did the piercing like first a bit down, then up, I think, if I remember right. Because the bone thing in my nose can pierce. The most painful part was not the needle, it was when the ring came in, because he had to like turn it, and that was the most painful part. It was bleeding, and it was a bit scary, having a needle through my nose. I had the luck that I got to hold my mother's hand. It sounds super silly, but that's really nice. People say that septum is one of the most painful piercings, but I'm not sure. Or maybe it is. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's supposed to heal between 6 and 8 weeks, according to Barbella, which is in Gothenburg. 4 to 6 weeks, according to Calm, where I pierced my belly the first time. So 4 to 8 weeks. Mine healed pretty fast. I had no problem at all with it. The only time it bled was when I pierced it, and after that I barely had any, like, what do you say, sårskorpor, dried up blood and stuff like that on my nose. So that was really nice. It was a bit weird in the beginning because, like, you can't scratch your nose and everything like that, so it was a bit weird, but it wasn't hurtful in that way. I think I hit my nose here, and that kind of hurt, but that's the only thing. I could turn it a bit like 1 week after, so I had no problem at all, and I'm super happy because it would be kind of hard having an infection in your nose. Doesn't really sound nice. Yeah, that's my septum. I've had it since March, April, I think. I'm not sure. I have had it for almost a year now. I lost one of the balls, the piercing balls. What do you call it? Piercing things. One of the silver balls. I lost one time, but I had another septum piercing at home, so I switched, and then I went to a shop where I bought a new one, this one. The one that I switched to is like this mini thing, and it's super small, so I like it a lot. I can put in a picture because I put up pictures on my Instagram wearing it, because I had for like Christmas and New Year, I think. Not sure, like fancy. Okay, so my belly, I pierced it when I was in 9th grade, like 2.5, almost 3 years ago, at a studio in Stockholm called Calm. They're really nice there. and 2 of my old friends came with me, and also my mom, but she stood like, if this was the room, she was like there because she didn't want to see it. It was a bit hurtful, painful. It was a bit painful because it's quite a lot of skin, it's quite thick. I was like really lightheaded. Yeah, I was kind of lightheaded afterwards, so I had to sit down a while. That's probably because I was kind of nervous. So I was really nervous because it was my first like real piercing. I had it in for almost a year before I took it out. It didn't look good at all, and I feel kind of bad because I didn't take it out before, because you get this scar tissue. But yeah, I don't know. The next time I took, the second time I took my belly piercing was on my birthday last year, 2015. Yoler was the one doing it on me. It was like a birthday present. Yeah, it hurt a lot more the second time because of the scar tissue, and that's probably something to keep in mind, that scar tissue is trögare. It's a bit harder to pierce through it. I can't remember the word in English. It's trögare in Swedish, but yeah. So that kind of hurt a bit more. Otherwise it was kind of the same process, nothing special. That one I had in until like end of December, basically, because I saw that it was starting to push out of my body again. So I took it out because I didn't want the same thing to happen again. So now I have a pretty big scar on my belly. It doesn't really look like a scar because it just looks like a bit longer of the belly or belly button, and since I have a really small belly button, it looks kind of normal. Now I don't have any problem with it, no infections, and that makes me happy because I was a bit scared that I might get an infection piercings, because my ear kind of fucked up totally, and I'm being really scared to have that happen again. Healing time. Mine didn't heal, obviously, or the second time it healed quite good at first, then it pushed out. Okay, 4 to 12 months according to Barbarella, 3 to 12 months according to Calm. So it's a really long time, and as I said, I had my first around 12 months, so be careful with that one. I think I had a lot of problems because I couldn't have high skirts because it pushed down my piercing, and when I thought it was okay, I had it and it pushed down. It was a big problem for me because I wanted to have high skirts, and that's probably one of the reasons why it kind of pushed out, because it wasn't healed properly, but I thought it was. I'm super sad. I will maybe pierce it again, not right now, but I have it in mind to pierce it again, like third time. Tredje gången gillt. Okay, so the last piercing is my newest one, is my tongue piercing. I did this one as well in my bathroom. It was kind of weird. It was a bit painful, not so much. It basically just glides through, because it's kind of soft, your tongue. It bled a bit, not that much, and right afterwards I washed my mouth with mouthwash, and it looked really gross because it's blue in the beginning, but it was like really dark, almost black because of the blood. But that didn't sting at all in my tongue, which he said it could, and after that it didn't bleed at all, so super nice. If you can see, it's a bit not unstraight, it's a bit the lower hole isn't in the middle, because of the string that goes under your tongue. We didn't want to disturb it, so it's a bit on the side, but this one is in the middle, and I don't think about it. I still have the longer barbell in, so keep that in mind that this is like the healing barbell, and I will change it in a few weeks, I think, to the smaller one. Okay, so it was it was very swollen at first. I could barely talk. I was like making these weird S noises, and I had a really hard time talking because my tongue was hurting when I moved it too much. I could barely eat. The first 2 days, I think, I ate ice cream, cold soup, cold tea, and I took ice cubes and put them in my mouth just to kind of keep the swallowness down. You shouldn't eat hot food at all, and you should be careful like spiciness, and there's a bunch of rules to go after. I think I started eating real food on the third day, and then I ate white bread that I pushed into my cheek, so it was kind of gross. I also washed my mouth after every time I ate with a mixture of half mouthwash and half water, just to clean. And I think the ice cubes were really good, and also ice cream was good. I didn't eat like hard food in the beginning, like chips. I think I waited like 2 weeks. I wanted to be really sure that my piercing wouldn't like get disturbed of it, and I eat like we have these tiny things in Sweden called risifrutti. It's super weird. I don't care to explain it, but it's basically rice pudding, yeah, and jam. It sounds really weird. It's really good. But yeah, I ate those for lunch for like a week, I think, more maybe. My friends thought it was kind of weird because I ate it all the time. After like a week, I talked normally again. 6 to 8 weeks, or 4 to 6 weeks, according to Calm. I've had mine for like 4.5 weeks now, maybe. Yeah. And I think it's really good. I'm going to wait a little more before changing the barbell because I want to be sure that it doesn't swallow up, or I will have quite a problem. I bought the barbells and this septum piercing, or like horseshoe piercing, at bullet number 2. It's in Stockholm since I live here, and they have really good stuff, and they have quite good prices as well. It's not like super expensive, and if you don't have the time to order, then it's really good. I don't think it's too much more to tell about my piercings that I have right now. I have a few plans, as I said, about upcoming piercings and also upcoming tattoos, because I turn 18 this year. I almost said this month, but this year, in September, so I'm super excited to get a tattoo. Oh, okay. I will probably do a small one first, because I don't really have the money as well. But yeah, I'm super excited. I hope you like this video, and if you want more videos like this where I talk a bit, or other videos like makeup videos or hair tutorials or other things like that, then just comment, and I would try to do my best to make it happen. And also it would make me really happy if you subscribed and liked this video.
Bye.